Welcome back to Winning Law. I'm attorney David Nguyen with offices in Houston, Texas, and today we're going to discuss whether or not an individual can file a naturalization application while their I-751 petition to remove conditions on residence is still pending or in progress with USCIS. So I'm sure that many of you watching this video are watching because you have heard or you have read that if you file a naturalization application, it will speed up the adjudication time for the I-751 petition. And this is absolutely true. Because right now, the I-751 petition is taking on average about 2 to 2.5 years to process. However, if you file a naturalization application, those are usually processed in under a year. So if you file for naturalization, even though your I-751 petition is pending, most likely you'll receive a decision on the naturalization application before the I-751 can be adjudicated on its own. I understand that there are so many reasons why people should naturalize, such as being able to vote, being able to get a U.S. passport, being able to sponsor your parents to come live in the United States permanently. There are many reasons. However, you need to be cautious when you're considering filing for naturalization while your I-751 petition is still pending. Now, if you're watching this video and you're very adamant about filing for naturalization as soon as possible, this means that if you're married to a U.S. citizen, you apply exactly within 3 years or 90 days before that 3-year period upon when you first received your green card. Now, there are 3 situations where the government will automatically deny your naturalization application if you file it concurrently with your I-751 petition. In the first situation is if you get a divorce. If you divorce your U.S. citizen spouse, you no longer qualify to apply for naturalization within the 3-year period after receiving your green card. So it doesn't matter if the interview takes place 2 or 3 years later after you applied, it doesn't matter. If you get a divorce before you naturalize, that application is gone. It's no longer valid, and you will have to submit a brand new application once you meet the criteria of being a green card holder for at least 5 years. The second situation where most likely your naturalization application will be denied is if you're no longer living with your spouse or you did not live with your spouse throughout the whole 3-year period. So if you did not live with your spouse that entire time, you should not apply for naturalization early at the 3-year mark. Instead, you should just wait until the 5-year mark when you qualify on your own. Now, if you attend the visa or the immigration interview and you tell the officer that you live together and you really didn't, in the future, immigration can always revoke that naturalization certificate that they gave you because you lied. Now, the last thing that you should think about before trying to file a naturalization application is think about the interview. If you file an I-751 petition, but you and your spouse have already attended one marriage interview, most likely the government is not going to require a second interview with you. However, if you file for naturalization, there will definitely be an interview because there's a naturalization test. So during that naturalization interview, the government can request the presence of your spouse. So if you're not very good at interviews or if you're having issues with your spouse, you may want to reconsider applying for naturalization, just knowing full well that most likely there may be another interview in store for you. So hopefully after watching this video, you understand the risk that you're taking when you apply for naturalization within the 3-year period of receiving your conditional green card. Again, thank you for watching Winning Law. I'm attorney David Nguyen, and we hope that we have made immigration easier to understand.
At David Nguyen's Law Office, we are here to help you. We bring families together through immigration. And on the other hand, we help you find solutions. All your legal needs in the hands of people who care, who are there for you. We'll take care of your loved ones at the law office of David Nguyen.